I hope we'll hear about the gospel and more, and what this conference is about. And especially Southern Baptist circles, there's a big contention about what the gospel exactly is. All right? If God forbid Andy got hit by a bus next week, all right, and you had to bring candidates in from the major seminaries in the Southern Baptist denomination as candidates, roughly 2/3 of them would hold to a different gospel than the other third held to. And both parties would say the other's gospel is heresy. This is serious business, and Southern Baptists really need to get their heads out of the sand. Okay? What's at stake is illustrated in the baptism that we had this morning. Okay? Pastor said Tara is a new person, a new creature. One of these Gospels would disagree with that. One of these Gospels would say that she's still totally depraved. Okay? Andy said that Jesus is in her heart. One of these Gospels, propagated in Southern Baptist circles, would say that's not true. That's Roman Catholicism. Okay? I remember, Pastor. The problem is, and there's another conference, Southern Baptist Conference, August 4th. Okay? And I guarantee you, unfortunately, like the ongoing debate, the Calvinism debate in Southern Baptist circles is going to be about all of this election versus free will business. That's not what the debate is about. That's what people focus on, but that's not what the debate is about. The debate is about, is Tara really a new creature in Jesus Christ? Is Jesus Christ really in her heart? People aren't going to hell because they think God looked down in the future and saw who was going to choose them and elected them accordingly, or vice versa. People aren't going to hell because they believe in election versus free will. Okay? But this whole other issue about what the gospel really is, according to Southern Baptist, is what's really at stake here. This is the Calvin Institutes, all right? By Southern Seminary's own words, this is a Calvinism versus Arminian debate, which it's really not. But as some of you know, I wrote a book called The Truth About New Calvinism, which is what this, quote, New Calvinism is really supposedly about, but it isn't. New Calvinism is a return to hardcore Geneva-style Calvinism. Okay? And I'm going to conclude with reading, great bedtime reading, if anybody's interested, 1,005 pages, Old English. Okay? And I quote, page 509, okay? Calvin says, "We must strongly insist on these two things, that no believer ever performed one work which, if tested by the strict judgment of God, could escape condemnation. And moreover, that where this granted to be possible, though it is not, yet the act being vitiated and polluted, i.e. every work you do as a Christian is polluted, okay? By the sins of which it is certain that the author of it is guilty, and I quote, it is deprived of its merit. Okay? This is the cardinal point of our present discussion. Then another quote, if I may, speaking of salvation. He's talking about salvation here. Okay? Therefore, we must have this blessedness not once only, but must hold it fast during our whole lives. Moreover, the message of free reconciliation with God is not promulgated for 1 or 2 days, but is declared to be perpetual in the church. He's saying salvation is perpetual. In essence, we're re-saved every day. Okay? The gospel that saved us, our justification, reoccurs if we do the right thing in sanctification. Okay? Listen, the president of Southern Seminary believes this stuff. Okay? It's time for Southern Baptists to get a handle on what this debate really is about. And that's what this conference is about. Okay? Thanks for your time.